it long-term commercially viable?
Two things. I think it has to show up in our storytelling and it has to be encouraged by our families,
Yeah.
to me, right? And so covering the WNBA this past season, Caitlin Clark's rookie year, for all of the conversation that surrounded her, some which was fair and some which wasn't, the one thing that I cannot deny is the amount of little girls that were showing up to follow her, little girls with their parents and the fervor and the energy there.
Why
Same
her?
thing.
Why her?
Well, I was just about to say same thing for Angel Reese when I had a chance to cover their games. But I think Caitlin represented, and again, some of this to me probably is not fair to her because it was not anything that she said or was truly based on her personality, but she was a white girl from the middle of America. And so she represented a whole lot to a lot of people, whether that is truly what she prescribed to or not. We can all say she is a dynamic basketball player and a force both on the court and the marketing sense. But I do think same thing with folks that may have fallen in love with Angel Reese that may or may not have agreed with everything they had to say either. We attach our fandom to these icons for all types of reasons, and sometimes they may not be based in all truth.
Hey, what up, y'all? Back on New Content TV. Okay, I don't see nothing wrong with what the lady said. You know what I'm saying? She's speaking the truth. You know, the reason Caitlin Clark is getting all this attention is because she is white. And I'm not saying that Caitlin Clark has the same energy and the same mentality as the people that are racist. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate that she had to be put in that category because of her skin color. But I don't think personally that Caitlin Clark represent that energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just the people that are looking for a savior. People are looking for that type of energy to support. You know what I'm saying? Just like how you got people that are racist that are behind Donald Trump. And Donald Trump's not even racist, but you got people that want to back that energy so hard to the point that it makes it seem like Caitlin Clark and Donald Trump are the same wave of energy, and they're not. You know what I'm saying? It's so fortunate they didn't ask for that type of attention, but them being a celebrity, them being on TV, and it just comes with the territory, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that Donald Trump is racist, and I don't believe that Caitlin Clark is racist. You know what I mean? It's the fan base. It's this group of people that want to push this narrative on Caitlin Clark and Donald Trump, man. And that's just the way it is. But anyway, but we're gonna talk about the real issue of why Caitlin Clark is getting all this energy and attention, because, and I keep saying it again, and I'm gonna just keep saying it. It's because Angel Reese disrespected that girl, man, with the hand gesture, with the "you can't see me." But the thing is that Caitlin Clark did it first. You know what I'm saying? And people want to argue that, well, Caitlin Clark didn't do it to Angel Reese. It doesn't matter. The point is that she did it in the game, okay? And Angel Reese did it back to her in the game. You know what I mean? That's the only reason Caitlin Clark is popular. It's not because of how she plays. Nobody really cared about her and how she... If Angel Reese would have never did that hand gesture, this beef, this rivalry would never be the way it is today. I put my money on it. I bet my life on it. You know what I'm saying? That it will not be the same attention. And because white America did not like what Angel Reese did, they want to support this white woman. They want to give her the endorsement. They want to gas her up to something that she's not, because she already got exposed in the WNBA. She wasn't playing that great. She was playing average. She's just an average player. I mean, compared to Enrique, Carrington, all these ball players, man, that's in the league, the WNBA, I know I'm missing a couple of females in there, man, but they all ball better than Caitlin Clark. And it's not because they're veterans, it's just because they just got better skills. Most of these women have been playing like that consistently since college. You know what I'm saying? And Caitlin Clark been playing the same way since college, but she doesn't play as good as these other females, man. It's short on the All-Star team. She only scored 4 points, while Enrique scored 32. You know what I mean? Even Michael Jordan rookie year scored a lot of points, man. Like you got Cheryl Soup, all these female athletes, man. When they went and played in the All-Star team, they scored more points than Caitlin Clark did. She scored the lowest, and she's supposed to be the star. You know what I'm saying? So the media is gassing her up, man. That's why I keep saying, man, Caitlin Clark ain't nothing but a Caitlin Clark media hype. That's what she is, man. She's a media hype. You know what I mean? They pump her up to something that she's not. You know what I mean? And it's crazy, man. It's crazy that they pump her up to something that she's not, man. They're putting all this pressure on this girl, man, knowing damn well You know what I'm saying? Knowing damn well that she's not built like that, man. And I'm not hating on her. She got good basketball skills, but she's not up there like that. You know what I'm saying? The way people try to have her to be. She's not up there like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And it's the truth, man. You know what I mean? She's getting all this attention because the Ohio fans, the Iowa fans, man. The Iowa fans are supporting her. Then you got the Trump supporters supporting Caitlin Clark. And that's just the way it is. And I'm going to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stand on that, man. Yeah. Some of these people never watched the WNBA before, man. The only reason they even know the WNBA exists is because of Caitlin Clark. It's because somebody told them, hey, man, did you see what happened in Iowa when that black girl did that, disrespected that white girl? What's her name? Caitlin Clark? That's when they started watching Caitlin Clark, because somebody told them about the disrespect that Angel Reese did. Now they want to support her, not because they like the WNBA. It's because they want to pump this girl up to be something that she's not. She has no championship rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's her name? Raven. Raven got championship rings in high school and college. Caitlin Clark doesn't. Okay? Caitlin Clark doesn't have now a single national ring. You know what I'm saying? But they want to pump her up to something that she's not. And I keep telling y'all, man, she's going to be the next John Stockton, man. She's going to be the next John Stockton. She's going to be one of those great basketball players, man, that never been. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm giving her respect, man. You know what I'm saying? She brought eyes to new talent. That's all she's doing. She's bringing eyes to new talent. Ever since Caitlin Clark came out, man, in the WNBA, people start talking about the other players, how the other players are balling. They're like, man, these other girls in the league are way better than Caitlin Clark, and they know it. They know it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know it, man. They know. Even the people that want to endorse Caitlin Clark and want to give all these this endorsement and all that, they're starting to see the people that's around her, playing defense on her and playing against her and scoring on her. They are seeing and they are noticing that these women got better skills. They're faster. They're better. They shoot better than Caitlin Clark, you know, and they know this. But the thing is that they want to keep the hope alive, man, in the white era. They want this white savior, man, for them to come watch the game and support, and nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? But you know, it's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? Some of them don't even go there because of the game. They go there because of the energy of the hate. That's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? They could care less if Caitlin Clark wins the championship or not. They just want to back her. That's all. You know what I mean? And it's good. You know what I mean? We need to do the same thing to the WNBA, man, the rest of the female. We need to back the rest of the WNBA females just like they back Caitlin Clark up, man. You know what I'm saying? You could be anything, you know what I'm saying, anybody's supporting system, which is cool. Nothing wrong with being supportive, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, you have to be fair. You have to be genuine. You can't be, you know what I mean, biased, man, because when it comes to bias, that's when it comes to favoritism. When it comes to favoritism, man, that's when it comes to racially. When it comes to racially, man, you know what I mean, it brings up a bad game. I mean, it makes a platform feel uncomfortable. You got people try to root for the other team, and then you got a whole gang of Caitlin Clark fans, man, you know what I'm saying, ready to bite your head off if you say anything crazy about Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate, you know what I mean? And that's just the way it is. That's just the reality of the sport, you know? And it's always going to be like that. So with Angel Reese, you know, she literally the one that made Caitlin Clark. Because if it wasn't for that hand gesture, Caitlin Clark won't be the most controversial player in the league. You know what I'm saying? It's because of Angel Reese. It's Angel Reese put her on. And we all know this. We all know this, man. People trying to act like Angel Reese was a part of her growth. She was the key factor of Caitlin Clark's growth. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to say. Like, if you go back to when Iowa played LSU, you're going to see that Angel Reese, ever since she did that hand gesture, that's where everybody started talking about Angel Reese. They were like, oh, well, Angel Reese should have had better sportsmanship. Oh, well, Angel Reese should have never done that. Oh, well, Angel Reese, this and that, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because she's a black woman. You know what I mean? But nobody say anything about Caitlin Clark, man, when she was doing that through the whole season. Through the whole season in college, man. She was doing that through the whole season. You know what I mean? And nobody say anything. Nobody said nothing. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as Angel Reese did the same thing Caitlin Clark did, you know what I mean, she get dragged through the mud. She gets crucified. You know? You know? And then you got people like Stephen A. J. dick riding on Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like these dudes right here, man, they just wanna make sure that the white money keep coming in. That's all it is, man. They're over there, man, just dick riding, man. You know what I'm saying? But they know damn well if it wasn't for Angel Reese and the way she disrespected Caitlin Clark in the championship game, Caitlin Clark would not be where she at today. And that's a fact. And everybody knows this. And anybody that's trying to act like that's not what it is lying. You know what I'm saying? We all know this. We all saw the game. LSU versus Iowa. You know? And they hated the fact that Caitlin Clark lost. You know? She left college, Iowa, without a championship ring. You know what I mean? The only person that got a championship ring between those two rivalry is Angel Reese. And they hate that. And you know, the thing is this, man. See, that's why they went to the drawing board and they drafted like these other female basketball players, man. What's her name? I said Griner, I said Griner. I forgot her name, man. But I forgot these females' names. But they drafted like 4 females that are really good. They're veterans of the WNBA. They put her in the Indiana Fever to try to help Caitlin Clark win the championship. They don't care about the other players that's in the team. They just want these black females to help Caitlin Clark win the championship before Angel Reese does. Because if Angel Reese wins the championship before Caitlin Clark, that's gonna end everything. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that, man. So I cannot wait, man, until I start watching these games and start watching how they set shit up. You know what I mean? Because you could best believe they're going to do everything they can to make sure that Caitlin Clark wins the championship. That's a fact, man. They're going to put a lot of money behind Caitlin Clark to make sure she wins the championship, man. You know what I mean? And Angel Reese going to have to realize that, man, and play harder. She's been playing very good lately, man, but she's going to have to play harder, you know what I mean, to stop this. We all know what it is, man. It's a setup. We all can see it's a setup, you know what I mean? Try to have these females help Caitlin Clark win this championship. We all see that. We all see the strategy, what they try to do in the top management. Everybody know this. They had a big meeting and they were like, you know, what can we do? What can we do to help Caitlin Clark win the championship? Okay, we could draft this player to this team and then we could help her win the championship. That's what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see how it is. We're going to see how it's done. I cannot wait to see the whole thing unfold at the end, you know what I mean? I can't wait till the season picks up because we're going to start seeing what the hell going on. You know what I mean? But anyway, y'all, it's back with new content TV, man. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, man. Do y'all agree with what the lady said? You think, you know what I mean? You think that she's getting all that hype because of her white fans, man? You know what I'm saying? Because of the Iowa fans, the Trump supporters and all them guys, you know? Yeah, man, I'm going to tell you why she getting all the attention. It's because of that, plus because she got disrespected. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even be surprised that they wanted to storm that whole stadium when Angel Reese won that championship and she did that hand gesture. They wanted to do the same thing what they did at the Capitol, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, it's back with new content TV, y'all. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Rumble as well. All right, y'all? Holla at me.